Hey guys, got a video chat for you about RC cars and give you guys a good example of how to use your money more wisely. And we all learn as we tinker with the hobby, okay? So I'll get right to the point. This is a Hobby Plus RC truck, which I really like actually. I think it's the Rushmore. Yeah, there you go. You guys have it in some of my videos. Really nice, well, seemingly nice RC car. It cost me $100, right? You get to put it together, blah blah blah. Got everything included. You know, may seem like a good deal. In some sense, it kind of is, but at the end of the day, what do you really get? What do you really get when you buy a cheap RC car for $100? It has everything. You know, you get some good, you get some bad. I would highly recommend people to start doing this, really thinking it out, even before you invest and buy some of the Hobby Plus stuff. And I like the looks of their stuff, but to be honest with you, you're much better off, I think. That's if you want your money worth, you know, to buy a higher quality vehicle. Because what happens is, guys, in the long run, if you're into high level, high quality RC cars, and you just have the mentality to want your vehicle to run the best, you do your best, you get your you truly get your money's worth when you just buy a better vehicle, period. Let me give you an example. This Hobby Plus Rushmore, it was fun to put together, it's nice, this and that. And I drove it a little bit and the motor burned out on me, you know, over a few weeks, a few hours, I would refer to hours, over a few hours of time, and the motor burned out on me. So I turn it on now and the steering works fine, no motor action. Why? Because they gotta have a real low gear ratio, and they have a really small motor to turn these big wheels. And I even have the wheel weights, I believe, in the front. So I don't like that. So what does that mean for me? Now I got to go buy another motor. Also, with this Hobby Plus RC car, the servo's inferior, which means what? If you're a perfectionist like I am with RC, you want your stuff on point, you got to get a better servo. You got to get a better servo. Also, the ESD is not adequate to me. You know, I'm used to like the Hobby Wing 1080 Plus quality of ESC. I'm used to the Mini Z 4x4 quality ESC, and I'm even used to the FMS quality ESC. See, I got one of my vehicles up there on the shelf. You guys can see Mini Z's right there. Okay, those vehicles, Mini Z 4x4, FMS vehicles. There's a bug right there. The Kuba wagon, whatever. Those vehicles, okay, are worth the money. Okay, this vehicle right here is not worth the money. Why do I say that? Well, I mean, because of the quality. I've had that Mini Z right there over a year. And I drive it hardcore, guys. Never had to replace the motor or anything. Premium electronics, steering servo, nice torque in the steering servo. Everything's replaceable, of course, as we all know in the Mini Z. And yeah, it costs. Well, they dropped the price now. It's like $169, but at the time they were $200. And even then, to me, it's really worth it because you get the quality. But with these, at least with the Hobby Plus vehicle right here, your radio quality is not good. So if you want to replace and put a decent radio in there, that's going to cost you money. You know, the servo quality's not there. You want to replace the servo quality, that's going to cost you money. So just a decent radio, if you don't already have one, and say you start from scratch, you want to put a decent radio in this little car, that's going to be about $100-something probably, or 80, 90. I mean, you can get away with finding something nice for maybe $60, $70, but you're going to pay money for it. You're better off, guys, just to buy a higher quality vehicle like an FMS 12th scale, the Premier Series 12th scale vehicles, or the Mini Z. I'm just giving some recommendation here because that's what I see, guys. I mean, you know, I got their so-called upgraded shocks, and they're even cheesy. You know, they don't hold oil or anything. And don't get me wrong, I like the body style, I like the concept, but their quality level is down as compared to what I'm used to. You know, I just call it like it is. You know, it's a shame that this motor, only after a few hours of runtime, the motor burned out. I got to replace the motor that fast. And I wasn't abusing the vehicle or nothing. I'm just driving it normal. I don't abuse my vehicles when I do drive them. I drive them in their scale. That's why, like I said, I got Mini Zs, and I haven't had one motor go out in the Mini Z. Now, I did have one of my servo potentiometers go out, and I got to replace that. It's no big deal, because you got such a high quality vehicle, man. I mean, these electronics are nothing compared to the Mini Z electronics. Yes, they're waterproof electronics, and the Hobby Plus, they're inexpensive vehicles like this. But the quality level, you can tell it when you comes down to steering or slow motor control. The quality is not there. Yeah, they look nice, this and that, but you're better off. Think about it, guys. Right now, the Kuba wagon right there and the Bug, they only sell for, right now they've been for sale for $169. Okay? They have steel metal gears. They shift gears, and they're ultra scale, you know? Super scale vehicles right there, and they're worth the money. And you can of course you can upgrade the parts, not upgrade, but you can, swap parts out or whatever if something breaks. But the quality level is there. Why spend $100 on this? And then you drive it, if you're like me, a perfectionist with RC, you're like, servo isn't there, that's money. You drive it longer, oh, the electronics, I'm not happy with electronics, oh, the motor burns out too fast, So, as much as I like the little Hobby Plus doodads, I won't be buying another one unless they change the electronics and crap. It's hard to go back when you have a Mini Z 4x4, like that Jeep right there, and then you drive this right here. You have fun with it, don't get me wrong, but it comes down to steering and stuff, the accuracy's not there, guys. So, what is this video about? I highly encourage you just to get the best. Get the best. You're not going to have to upgrade the electronics in either of these vehicles. Any of the FMS stuff, the high quality stuff, they're fine just like they are as far as I'm concerned. I've been doing this stuff a long time. So just get the best and not deal with, it's hard sometimes because you like me, I like the Rushmore body style, I like the concept, but when I drove it, now I got to replace the motor. Quality just isn't there on these Hobby Plus, at least on this Hobby Plus, cheaper vehicle. And yes, the parts and stuff are cheaper to replace, but think about it, guys. A decent servo will cost you a little bit of money. That stuff adds up. A decent radio system, if you want that accuracy, like 1080p accuracy. Not 1080p, but the Hobby Wing 1080 ESC type of accuracy, or even the Mini Z 4x4 type of accuracy. You got to pay to play, guys. You might as well get the good stuff. All right,